Hey, what's up guys, Max here. We wanted to make this video regarding some of the craziest offers we've seen in game. Something new, something very exciting, and celebrations of like the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, just everything regarding Deadpool. So I'm excited for this, but I wanted to give you guys some ideas and probably some strategies and something to think about before jumping in. I know this is a little late. It's probably now 24 hours, past 24 hours. And sometimes, if you just jump the gun and get it right away, sometimes it's good. It pays off because there's bugs, and sometimes it doesn't. But very quickly, these are the offers, the cash offers that we're going to be talking and discussing about, because those are tied into the new Deadpool Milestone track. So this is the first time ever we're seeing a Milestone track exclusive in the market store, which is Kabam's web store, to buy these deals. And as you can see, we've always seen these market bonus events that just started not too long ago as like an extra incentive and reward for buying anything inside the store. So here we are, like here's those exact same deals that you saw in the in-game in Kabam's web store, and for the same amount of monies, but typically you get an extra little spiciness for buying it in the web store, which goes more directly to Kabam than having to go through their partners of Apple and iTunes and stuff. So they kind of reward us and pay us a little bit more, or give us more for what we're buying. So here you can also get this free crystal. Unfortunately, that does not give you any market store points. Now let's scroll up. I'm gonna make a separate video of what you're gonna see here. See here, I have 145 market points right now at the moment. This is set to expire in 2 days. And we'll talk about that right now, okay? And I'll make a video about that. But here, when it comes to the Deadpool milestone tracker, this is set to expire right now as of 13 days. Now, very easy. There's a certain amount of points here. You need 10 points, 20 points. You see here, I have 0 points. So basically, like I said, for every dollar spent, for everything purchased in game, and it's basically $1 per point. So for every dollar spent, you're gonna get a point. That's how you get your points, by the way. And so if you're you're thinking, hey, I might want the leader. Let me look at them. Let me see some gameplay. Let me research a little bit, see what people are saying about them. You might want to pick them up here. Here's $100. You get them a guaranteed leader and some crystals you can spin out. I think overall, best value right now, just for everything that Kabam is selling at the moment, is going to be the Odin's, the unit pack. Sorry, not the Odin's pack, the unit packs, which is this one, the $200 pack at 7,000 units. Okay, that's probably going to be my best recommendation if you were gonna go and say, hey, I'm gonna pick up some items inside the web store. To get the most, so I can get some points, and to get the most out of everything, the units are probably going to be what's best worth at the moment. Now here's a reward point. So as you can see, you get a 1, get a 2, get a 3. Basically, work your way up to a 7-star Deadpool, going through a 5-star, 6-star, some rank up gems for 5-star champions. Now, keeping in mind, 75 points means $75. A 6-star is $100. 100 points. A 6-star gem, it's $150. And if we go into a 6-star Wolverine, that's $200. The 250 are going to give you some Paragon Mutant Nexus crystals, and at $300, another Paragon 6 Nexus crystals. Now, these guys are basically only Mutant Champions, so the amount of champions you can get out of this, it's smaller. So I think the percentages, those are in game, and we can see it here. So it's a guaranteed 4 up to a 4-star, with a rare chance of a 5 and a 7-star. 7 stars are at 1.50%. And again, keeping in mind, it's only going to be mutant, so you might have a chance there of getting a 7-star. But really, what I want to cover here and what the juicy rewards are going to be is basically anything after $400. Okay, so 400 points, you're going to get a guaranteed 7-star, same type of Paragon Mutant Crystal, but now it's a guaranteed Mutant 7-star Nexus crystal. Now here, this is where we're going to take a moment and pause, and this is where I'm going to tell you maybe what you should maybe be doing, or what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I'm gonna be waiting. This event is going on for like 14 days. It's 13 days now, left. I'm gonna wait as much as possible towards the end. You know, I'm still really considering, this is an expensive event, but I'm thinking about a couple of things. Kabam, for this event, asking for me if I want to get to this milestone, $400. Okay. And the reason why we're going to stop here and pause here is because they're giving us this 7-star mutant nexus. Okay. And Kabam basically is going to put every single mutant crystal in that with a chance of you picking one. Now, if we click here, thanks to Charles making this infograph, you can see here in group 6, the top group, that top row, which is starting with Thing. But look at this onslaught. This onslaught is mutant, and that onslaught is set to switch itself into the mutant or in basic pool, which is going to be available in that mutant nexus pool come August. And that is scheduled, if we look in game and actually look at how many days left, if we just by simply looking at the Titan pool, August, 17 days as of the recording right now. So it is pretty much wise to wait basically and just wait until that onslaught gets added in there, whether you have them, whether you don't, you have them but not dupe, or whether you want to get more 6 stones like myself for that onslaught. I would recommend you guys wait to either buy the deals, you know, because Kabam may offer more deals, more options to buy instead of just the units, the $200 for units. They might offer you something you might want inside the web store, and so that might be something you might want to pick up. So I would recommend waiting, okay? And that's the other reason to wait here. But on top of that, we also not just get for $500, and this is kind of what I'm considering, guys. I know it's a lot of money. It's 500 points. It's the 7-star Deadpool with, you know, of course, big Deadpool fan. We have every single version of Deadpool besides the 7-star. But the 2 to 3 gem to me is very valuable. When it comes to my roster, there is champions that I would love to take up to rank 3. And let me show you very quickly. Here's my roster. We got Onslaught already, rank 3, 620. But I would love to have a Domino, honestly, rank 3. She's such a pain in the tush to deal with. Another one that I would love to have rank 3, especially with the rank up gem, would it be Wolverine or Nightcrawler? If we get our hands on Dust, which is, you know, maybe we get lucky with the Titan Crystal, we would love to take her, but then I kind of want to get her duped, rank 3. And so far, those are going to be my options at the moment. You know, that doesn't mean that like champions like Bishop, Havoc, Sunspot, Professor X, Danny, Storm are not recommended. Those are really good options to rank 3 as well. But like, again, champions that I kind of enjoy playing, maybe dual threat options like some defensive mechanics would be amazing. You know, now I'm wishing I would have gone and kind of got the Nightcrawler dupe. That would have been great. But he's really cool. He's really great too, especially on defense. So those are my options, and that's kind of like what I'm considering. So there is more though. It doesn't stop at $500. It goes all the way to $750. Now, if you go all the way, you're going to be able to pick one of these champions, with whether it's another 7-star Deadpool, Colossus, Negasonic, or Juggernauts. Out of this choice right now, if you don't have Juggernauts, 100%, if you're going to go $750, Juggernauts is your best choice right now. I've seen, you know, some really decent gameplay from Negasonic. She's not the best defender, but she can get you on offense. You know, she can catch you slipping. Just figure out her animations and you'll be fine. But Colossus and Deadpool are just okay. For me, not my favorite. You know, obviously, when it comes to Deadpool, favorite character, trophy champion, but not a playable champion at the moment. Did wish Kabam would have done more than just the reskin on Deadpool, but you know, it's not in the works for that. So I mean, that's my strategy, guys, when it comes to kind of like what I'm doing. Again, this event is we got 13 days on the event. Now, this is a random event, you know, very cool, but it's a costly event. We're talking $500 to $750. And just so you guys know, if you made it this far into the video, Kabam has not announced, but MCOC Player has leaked the information that there is another Omega Days event. We had that event, and that was running about the same price, between I think $600 to like $1,000, depending on what items you want to pick up. And it gave us a guaranteed 7-star with rank up gems with 6 stones. It gave us a lot of value. So MCOC player is kind of saying, hey, this is going to go live in August. I kind of went in there and looked around and said, hey, you know what? Let me look at the champions he's saying that are coming. They're already in the game files, so this is a thing. You got Misty Knight, you got Hulk Immortal, you got Man-Thing, Venom Pool, Punisher 2099, Magneto, House of X. Currently in Battlegrounds, guys, if you're wanting to enhance your deck and you feel like a rank 3 Domino, maybe low 6, sig 20, sig 40 is not enough, and you feel like, hey, maybe a Man-Thing at like, depending if Kabam gives out 100 6 tones at a sig 100 might be enough. That might be something you might be considering because of Battlegrounds. Currently, Battlegrounds, you basically you're inflicting a bunch of armors and you're on your opponent, which becomes a very tanky opponent, inflicting a ton of armor breaks on you, which makes you very loose to easily die with this special. But if you look at some of the armor break immune champions, look who's in there, Man-Thing himself. And if that event that MCOC player is announcing right now, saying, hey, it's going to go live in August. If it ends up going live at the beginning of August, which we're just days away, you might benefit from having this Man-Thing for defense. Very tanky, also defender, just in general. Or if you're interested more in like a Venom Pool, a Punisher 2099, know that this event might end up costing you some money too. So consider your options right now. You know, Kabam is doing for me, and we'll talk in a separate video about this, but you know, this whole like 140 max, you have 145 points there, market store points. It looks like you already bought some stuff, but you don't show them in the Deadpool milestone. So we'll talk about it on a separate video, because I think they're doing a little bit of a, you know, there's no requirement. This is their business. This is how they run it. But it feels ugly and it feels nasty. And we'll discuss that in that video when it comes to the communication of like these events that, you know, they're not cheap. I mean, if it was $50, if it was $100, that's still even pretty expensive. But they're asking us to spend $500 to $750, and they're asking us to, if hey, you just spent $100, do it all over again. You want to participate? You want to be part of this? You know, where they could have communicated it and we would have still spent $100 and it would have gone to something like that we enjoy, you know, when it comes to the game. But yeah, that's why I wanted to give you guys that information, because if you aren't aware about what's coming, you know, and how you want to spend your money, and if you have just limited funds and you're like, hey, I can't just go spend, you know, $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month on these extra bonus deals and packs, and I mean, they're fun, but it's just, I can't, you know, so I got to figure out which one makes more sense for my account. You know, that's some information, and even on the other items, we don't know the full details. But let me know your thoughts, guys, on the comments below. I'll take care. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.